This video will show you how to batch process your orders. So the first thing we're going to do is log in. And if you'd like to follow along with me, you can type this URL right here into your browser and then log in like I do, and you can do the things that I'm about to do. So we're going to log in as staff, and the password is password, and log in. And we get down here to new orders. Now, this list of orders is coming from the trustee on a real-time basis. So as they create orders, they'll show up here on this list. And so from time to time, you're going to want to refresh the list just to see if any new orders have arrived. If you're looking for a specific order, you can always go here and search for the order by the TS number or the trust or the TSG number if it's been assigned. So let's take a look at it. Now, some of these orders have already started processing, and you can tell some of them have names. If I click the little plus sign right here, I can see the names that are here. If I want to look at more detail onto the names, I can just click on it, and I can see all the detail over here that was entered for that name. And then to close those names back off, we just hit the plus sign again, although it was a minus sign when we hit it, and closes everything off. So let's go ahead and select one without any names. We'll get this one here. And we'll put in a TS number. And I'm going to put all the numbers that you put in here are always checked for uniqueness. So you can't reuse the TS number you've already used. And I'm going to use an odd number called 999-999-99. I'm going to do this so we can track it easily. Over here is a title officer you just pick from a list of people that work in your office. Your manager will take care of that for you. And then over here, we're going to do the date. Well, we're going to process this one as of last Friday is the day we opened it. And we come down here, we put in this information if it's not already in here. And then let's go add and change the links. So since there's none in here, this little grid pops up right here. And we can see that there's no mailings for this order. So let's go ahead and add a new one. So let's make this a 10-day letter. And we'll make it for... And let's put in the zip code here. And notice when I leave that zip code field, it'll automatically fill in the city and state. You can override those if you need to, no problem. Now, once you start entering an order in, these three buttons will light up. The first button here is so that you can just cancel what you've just done. The second button is to save it and go back to the grid. And the third button is the one you probably use most of all, is save it and do another one. So let's save it. And notice that the buttons are dim. You can see the names have been added to the grid. And all the information is still here. The reason for that is so that you can type in the next mailing very simply and just say, okay, save that one and do another one. And let's do that one and save it because that's the only three there are. So all three of the mailings were entered into the grid. If you ever need to edit them, select them. You can edit them here. If you need to delete them, press that little red X and it'll go away. So now that those are done, let's close that grid and here and say, okay, now we've entered data in here. So let's go ahead and save that data. And since the mailings are complete, there's no more of this. This is all ready for an audit report. We click mailings are complete. And then we can go ahead and close this out. And there's the 99999. Now, if I refresh the grid, you'll notice it's gone. And the reason it's gone is because it's in the batch of orders down here that need audit reports. So I'll show you how to do that in the next video.